Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, first of all, as always, thank you very much to the subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask that you please hit that subscribe button down below. Set that notification bell on all so you'll be notified whenever a new video drops. And I would really appreciate the support. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. And I'd really appreciate any support that you can give. It doesn't cost anything, and it'll help me to accomplish this goal. Okay, so as you know, I lost a very good friend recently, okay, to the streets. I'm going to say that it was the streets that took his life. And of course, if you take it a step back, it was a bullet that took his life, okay? And there seems to be a lot of people getting hurt or getting unalive by gunplay. So, like, I wish there was something I can do. I'm only one person, and my opinion don't go very far, but I do what I can by speaking against it, okay? Before I get into that, I'm going to mention that on the Tira, the guy that Ahmed that I did the video about yesterday, and I asked you to join his channel, while TMZ made such a fuss over what he was doing and his involvement with the Haro case, they want all the shine, and basically he's not allowed to film or broadcast anything that has to do with the Haro case. They silenced him is what they did. And I had mentioned it yesterday in my video, them doing things like that. And yeah, they went all the way out, and they just went balls out and completely silenced him. And he's no longer allowed to work on this case. So I'm going to do a video later on so you could hear from him, but that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to mention that. Okay, now what this video is about is losing people to gunplay. And what made me do this video was I was driving today, and on Ford and Whittier, two people got injured the same way as my best friend did, and one of them was unalived. The other one was taken to get sewed up and remove the object in him, and whatever treatment that he's going to need. But the other guy, he didn't make it. Okay, so I have a clip here showing that. But before I do, I'm going to give you somebody else's assessment that talks about the violence in the different cities in LA. Okay, Cartier, Bell, South Central, which is a very, very hot spot right now. Okay, let's take a look.
East side of the city, man. We doing Huntington Park, Bell, Maywood, Bell Gardens, Cudahy. We coming with it on the south side of the city, man. Now I know some of y'all gonna be asking where Southgate at, Linwood. We're gonna be coming with them sections soon with the hoods. That's really cracking in this section. But today we touching on the section that's right between Alameda and the 710, man. Just south of East LA and north of Compton, Southgate, all of this. This section is gonna be notorious, man. And it's a section.
So he says all those cities and on the border of the 710, which is East LA, okay? Besides South Central being a hotspot, East LA has become a hotspot also. And I'm not just talking about East Los Angeles. I'm talking about Pico Rivera, Montebello, all the surrounding, Whittier, all the other cities surrounding it, okay? There's been a lot of people that have been unalived, a lot of people who have been hurt. Even a lot of people have been hurt and injured by objects flying by and hitting them by accident. Okay, which is no excuse for someone to hit a 13-year-old kid, or an elderly man. There's just no excuse for it. Okay, now, I missed and it ricocheted. And no, you're supposed to. I hate to say this, but there's actually rules to this, and I hate to mention this, but maybe it would help the innocent people stop getting hurt. You're supposed to walk up to the person face to face and handle your business. Not drive by, not do your thing from the middle of the street. You're supposed to walk. If you have something against somebody so serious, you're supposed to walk up, face them face to face, have your conversation, and take it from there. But apparently, a lot of people don't, and a lot of people are getting hurt. People aren't playing by the rules. Of how can you call it? The rules of warfare. Because that's basically what it is, and it's a shame. It's a shame all the young people that are getting hurt. And a lot of times people get hurt just because the name that they carry, that they're from some neighborhood, and the guy that puts the hurt to them don't even know them, don't know who they are. All they know is that they're from that area, and they're enemies because of that. And it's a shame, that we think that way. I could see it if we were back in the days when the tribes were very territorial because they needed to keep control of the land that they were going to cultivate and feed the rest of the tribe. That's different. But just because you claim a certain part of the streets, we don't own anything. Literally, we don't. We're fighting for a piece of land that doesn't belong to us. Anyway, so today I was driving around, right? I went and I got me a soda, and as I'm leaving the store, a fire truck goes by one way, ambulance goes by the other way, and then 30 seconds later, the rescue squad goes the same direction as the ambulance. And it was right here. I could hear the sirens. Cops are going by. I could hear the sirens very close to where I'm at. So I start looking for the incident. And sure enough, man, it's right there on Ford and Whittier, a very busy corner where people go to the store there a lot. There's a market there. People go to the market a lot there to buy their carne. There's a carniceria, a liquor store where people go and get their chelas, their beer. And as I pull up to that area, I see 2 feet sticking out from a car. He's laying on the street, and I could see the 2 feet sticking out. So I go around the corner, and by the time I whip around, the ambulance is taking off at chingas. I mean, that it's burning rubber, man. It's flying, and a rescue squad behind it. Usually when the rescue squad follows, it's because they need more hands, and dude's probably in there pumping his chest while the other one is putting the tube for him, or pumping the bag for him to get air. It's serious when the rescue squad has to jump in the ambulance to assist the ambulance, right? So I pull over and I take out my phone and I start filming, okay? And this is pretty much what I catch. So let's play this clip. Cali Legends Media. So I'm here on Whittier Boulevard. Happened again, man. We just had a shooting just last week.
Sorry, there's a bunch of rounds and ammo in the middle of the street. One on the floor, one on the bus stop. Sorry, there's a bunch of ammo in the middle of the street.
So I guess a shooting took place from the middle of the street. So mind you, there were two ambulances when I went around the corner. Now there's only one. When I pulled up, it was flying out of there. And there's the young dude that got hit. Okay, he got hit somewhere in the shoulder blade somewhere, and his homie was doing bad. He was laying on the street behind where he's sitting, and his feet were sticking out from behind those cars there. Did they say they killed somebody now? They said that? I don't recognize him. At first I thought it was yeah. Nobody said nothing about anybody getting killed. There was a little girl that just came out with that. They said that there's all kinds of shells in the middle of the street. I gotta lean up. Try to get on that pole. How you doing? How's everything going? Good, that's good. Excuse me, I don't mean to get in your way, homie, but I gotta get this right now. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of shooting in the area right now. It's gotten really hot. Well, it's always been hot, but yeah, it seems to have gotten worse past month or two. I know in South Central LA, it's on and cracking down there too. Here in East LA, same thing, man. We got to stop all this killing. This kid right here got to be no more than 20 something years old. This guy looks like he's gonna be okay, but if I'm not mistaken, they took one on an ambulance, man. They flew out of here like a bat out of hell. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was two victims. The guy's legs were sticking out from behind that white car there. And I heard one of the officers say that there was a lot of shells in the middle of the street. ¿Eran muchos balazos? Eran 5. ¿5? No sé.
Yo estaba en el otro lado de Atlantic. You know, whoever did it doesn't have much sense. This place right here is full of cameras, man, on both sides of the street. So the chance of these guys getting away, I think, are going to be pretty slim. But we'll see. We'll be hearing about it. Look like the youngster right here got it in the shoulder, maybe in the back. It's hard to say. It's hard to see from here. The guy might have gotten off the car because there seems to be bullet shells right there, right on the floor, right next to where he's at. Plus, there's bullet shells in the middle of the street. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if it was one of the homies. Doesn't matter though. It's just a young dude, man.
Hey, 163 now, Andy? Yeah. I thought 13 swap.
113, if you like communicate with 163, attack. Let me know when you're going to the chest.
Yeah, he's not from around here. So he's probably just passing through, man. Just taking a stroll through Whittier Boulevard and got caught up with the wrong people. That's the way it happens, man. You know, you leave your house thinking everything's gonna be okay. Gang units here, thinking everything's gonna be okay. Next thing you know, man, you're getting loaded up like that, man. And that's the price of being from a gang and running the streets, man. You know. The lifestyle is nothing nice. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video for now. Pretty much it's gonna be the usual investigation. Thanks for watching, people, and be careful everywhere you go, everything you do. God bless you, God bless your families. Thank you for watching.
All right, so an update, all right? The other dude that they took, the first dude, I was told did get unalived. In the end, they weren't able to help dude. The reason why I showed this guy on the video was because his injury, where it was, and he seemed like he's gonna pull through, because I would have hate for the family to have found out that something happened to him on one of my videos. But I thought it was safe to go ahead and show it, because he did look in fairly good condition, you know. But from what I understand, the other guy it was time, you know. His time was you know, God called him, you know. From what I understand, he's he did get unalived. I could be wrong, but that's what I was told by several sources. Anyways, people, be careful out there. It's hot, man. You know, a lot of things are happening, and even if you're not from a gang, still be careful, you know. And if you're young and you're thinking about joining the gang, man, just get them thoughts out of your head. Get yourself a career, man. That's where it's at. Get a career, and or find something that you like to do, because you're gonna have to get up every morning and go and do it. And you know, get your life going, and you know, maybe find somebody that you can live with, that you can tolerate. You know what I'm getting at, man. Somebody that you love and wouldn't mind spending the rest of your life with, and make a plan together, man, and do the damn thing. You know, uh, life's hard, and it's harder going at it alone. It's nice to have somebody by your side while you're going through it, the whole damn thing. You know, and yeah, man. Uh, I don't have to say, man. You know, say some prayers for these young men and their families, and hopefully this helps this guy, this last guy that they took, to think about his life, and maybe do some things to make some changes before he loses it. Because, like I said, you could leave your house thinking everything's cool. You're just going to the store. You could, hey, babe, I'll be right back, and you just never come back. And it happens. Trust me, it happens. We have enough problems as it is, fighting diseases and sicknesses, and all the bad things that are trying to kill us. Uh, that are attacking our bodies and our systems. Uh, to worry about, than to get involved with something that's just going to add to that stress and to that situation where you could get sick and something could happen to you physically. So God bless you. God bless your families. Be safe. Make good decisions. And let's stay out here so we could be with our loved ones and support them. We just never know how things are going to be out here. And our families may need us while we're locked up somewhere, wishing we were out here to help them. So be safe, people. Stay out from behind them walls. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate it very much. Share this video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's a good way to support the channel without spending any money. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you.